Thank you so much for being on the You Know Desi show.
Yeah, thank you so much for asking me.
Yeah, so I admire your work. I've seen a lot from you over the years. Where I initially found out about you was Erica's Table for 20. That's
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
and you got ready to do one. I think you did one in Dallas. I was planning one in Dallas, and I think the dates or something was wrong, so I couldn't get a chance to attend. So I don't know if you actually did that one here or not.
Yeah, I did do one in Dallas.
Yeah, and so I wanted to attend that one, but it was a really dope concept, and we'll get into that, a little bit later. But for those who may not know who you are and what you do, please tell the audience.
So, hi everybody. My name is Erica Diaz. I am the co-founder of the B Firm PR, which is a public relations firm co-founded by my sister and I, my real sister, not fake sister, real sister. Um, we specialize in hospitality PR, lifestyle brands, fashion brands, beauty brands. We also work with athletes. We also represent politicians and things of that nature.
Yeah, dope. See a few people checking in. Shout out to Jay White. Congrats on another number one. but but yeah, so talk about how you got started because I know you're from Cali, correct?
Yes, I'm from Oakland, Richmond, California.
Okay. Shout out to E40.
Right.
Yeah. So you're in Atlanta now, correct?
Yes, I'm in Atlanta now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Talk about kind of moving from the West to Atlanta and starting your company and everything like that.
So originally I started my career in it. Wait, is your service okay? Because yours is kind of spinning in mine. Can you see me? Okay.
Hear you fine. Like it took a little break, but I don't know why. So we gonna work.
Okay. 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 So originally, I started my career in wardrobe styling. I was doing wardrobe styling for commercials like Comcast, Dorito commercials, Haagen-Dazs. I Macy's catalogs, different things like that. And my passion has always been fashion and putting things together. June Ambrose was my mentor when I was like 15, 16 years old. She kind of gave me my first start in the fashion industry. And as I continue to evolve in my career in wardrobe styling and working for, commercials and things like that, I wanted to expand my knowledge just in the public relations sector. And my sister Ashley, shout out to my sister, she was killing it, is currently killing it in public relations and events. And I would assist her on different projects. And I remember working on a television show that I just didn't really feel like was evolving, my career and stimulating me mentally and emotionally and it was kind of draining, and I called my sister one day and I was like, Sissy, this, public relations thing that you're doing, I was like, let's start our own business, and she was working in the corporate sector and I was in an entrepreneurial freelance, world already. And so my sister agreed to assist me in, starting that business while she was still working in corporate. And then we started the B Firm literally over like a weekend conversation of me, kind of implementing my ideas and her implementing her ideas. And then us just coming together and starting the B Firm, which is the B is actually named it's for my dad. His last name is Brandel. So we call it Firm PR for my dad.
Going to be my next question. I was going to say, what does it stand for? But
Actually, it's B for Brandel, but it's also B for billionaire because we have to manifest that. We want billions. Okay.
absolutely. But, yeah, but just following you and your career, the time that I have, I think it's always dope that I can tell you're really passionate about your work because you work on a lot of things, but you always bring this life to it, and it never looks forced. So I can understand transitioning over. Yeah.
So much.
Yeah. So when it comes to, I guess I want to talk about a couple of the current projects that I know you're working on and things
Yeah.
like that. I just saw you posted about the photo shoot that kind of has the living single type logo. I guess the culture.
The culture experience. Shout out to my amazing client, Corey. He is the creator and founder of the culture experience. He actually started the experience in Houston and blessed ATL with the culture experience. So anyone who comes to the culture experience is definitely in for a full treat.
Yeah.
Um, it's a pop-up of all different time periods from our culture, you know, and I don't want to give too much away because I want you to really for yourself. So I try to just spoon feed people gradually through my photos and, you
Yeah.
know, on his page when he posts through the page. But yeah, it's the ultimate experience.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks really dope, and tell people to where to go to the website to get
Yeah.
tickets.
www.thecultureexperience, I believe ATL. But if you go to our Instagram, which is listed on my page, on my business page, the Be Firm PR, like you can see all the information and when we're open and how you can get tickets. We actually have the Culture Fest coming up. You know, since Essence was kind of canceled, we didn't
Yeah.
want to hamper on people's experience for the summer. So Corey is creative enough along with his team to create the culture experience. So we'll be having like vendors and we'll be having, you know, amazing food, and you'll be able to tour his facility. He has some really, really dope activations that we haven't posted on social media yet that everybody will be able to see during the Culture Fest of July 3rd all the way till the 7th.
Okay. Oh, that's really really dope. So if you're in the area, definitely make sure that you're checking that out.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to get into the Erica's Table for 20 because I love that concept because I do events and activations and things like that, and so I always network and then
Okay.
like dinner parties and things like that. But it was like I like yours because it's so intentional and the numbers are down to where people can really interact and network truly.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely what it was about for me. My grandmother, I have to give her all the credit because she used to put on these beautiful, beautiful Sunday dinners where we would have family and friends come together and friends of friends, and we would all get dressed up. We would eat. We would. She would break out her china, you know, that good silverware, and you know, we were expected to engage, connect, have a good time. And my grandmother would even put on a program, like she would have live entertainment for us, and it was just an amazing experience, you know, being with family, reconnecting with family, meeting new people, and we would just have a good time. But it was obviously more than 20 people. It would be like at one time or something like that. And I remember moving to Atlanta and I was getting invited to these events, and you know, I was kind of doing my thing, and I didn't really see any, well, I didn't see anything that was like mine, but I was tired of, you know, sometimes how you go to events and it can kind of be jaded and it can be cliquish and it can, you
Yeah.
know, the whoever's the empowerment person, they only speak for their pay rate or whatever it is, and then they're gone. You know, I wanted to invite people who were open and honest to have you know, impactful conversations minus our phones. You could take pictures and stuff like that when you get there, but like when we're sitting at the table, it's really about us being present and
Yeah.
engaged, connecting. You know, no, you know, they never know, they'll be sitting next to you, you know, their next opportunity or the next husband or wife or, you know, whatever the case may be, business opportunity or just for lifelong friend. And the people will range from the corporate sector to the entrepreneurial sector. You know, you might be sitting next to the CEO of the Atlanta Falcons and sitting next to Jamal, who's the owner of a multi-million dollar landscaping business, you know? So it's like, I just like to bring people together from all different walks of life. And I like us to engage and connect and inspire, you know, no Table of 20 is like the same except the number, but
Yeah.
it's for and women. And we yes, like you said, I'm very intentional about who gets to sit at the table. I don't hand select everybody. You know, I have a team who also works with me,
Mhm.
but I definitely do have the final, okay, check this off. But anybody can attend. It's not about you have to have this follower count or you have to be this person. Anybody can attend, but everybody isn't even, you know, isn't gonna get accepted to sit at the table. You know, like it's only
Right.
20 people. So, you know, we're on
Yeah.
our 38th one now. We'll be hosting our 38th event in July.
Yeah, and it's really dope also because you kind of highlight a few people that are already kind of confirmed, so you kind of get the feeling of the type of people that are going to be there. And
Mhm.
then the other thing that I appreciated about it was the price point was doable for everyone because at times you will see events like this happen, but they price the regular person or whatever out so much. And so, I think the one in Dallas may have been like $60 or $70 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. And so that's doable and it makes sense. And you feel like you can really get something out of it because nothing is worse than like paying a lot of money for like a conference or a networking event. And then, as you mentioned earlier, things are cliquish. So you may not ever get a chance to meet the one person that you actually wanted to meet. But when you're talking about a small gathering, 20 people, at some point you're going to pretty much get to talk to every person and know what everybody does.
Definitely, definitely. And you know, that's really what it's about. And my thing is I don't even like to use the term networking, because everybody feels like they are connected when you come and sit at my table. It's almost like my home away from home. So if the vibe is off, we're off. I will kick you out. Like I have no problem refunding money or anything like that. It's very much so like a organic vibe. It's no cue cards. I don't have a speech. I literally go in there and I say, God, please get me, give me the words to say to impact, inspire these men and women who are sitting at my dinner table, and we just continue to go with it. People are crying, they're laughing, it's all different types of emotions that come out. Whatever the energy of the room moves you to discuss, that's what we're discussing as if we were family.
Yeah. And I can see like the one in July that you're talking about that's coming up. Like I know that one's going to be amazing just from everything that everyone is going through right now.
Yeah.
Like okay, like I got to get some stuff off my chest. Like I have I don't work in corporate America, but I talk to a lot of my friends that work in corporate America, and especially us. They're like, man, now all of a sudden people are wanting my opinion that never wanted my opinion, and so different level of pressure as well because you want to pour out, but at the same time you don't want to feel like you're just a pawn either.
Right.
Like they finna just take my ideas and say
Exactly.
oh, we had a talk. Like okay, all right, we talked to the back. Like no, it needs to be more conversations and more action put with just those conversations.
Right.
So has the 20 already filled up for the next one?
I haven't even announced the date, so you just got an exclusive that I.
Exclusive. So make sure y'all are following both your pages because I know
Yeah.
you do both. And so for people that want to connect with you and maybe utilize your services and things like that, how do they do that?
So they can go to our website at www.thebfirmpr.com, or they can follow us on Instagram, which is the B Firm PR. The information I believe is in my caption as well on my personal page. But yeah, on social media platforms, I prefer you to contact us through our website because it'll prompt you with the steps to set up a consultation. But yeah, you can go to our website. And if you are interested in attending a table of 20, you must be following Table of 20
Yeah.
first on IG, and then you can inquire through email through our website, ericastableof20.com, and you can inquire about you attending the one in July, which is actually going to be in Atlanta. So I'll be announcing the official date tomorrow, but it'll be in July.
Okay, great. And then also talk about like what's next for you outside of just the projects that we've touched on thus far.
So what's next for me is I actually just signed the world's largest distribution company called Jenny Co, which distributes to all the beauty supplies nationwide. We have over 200 locations. I, along with the owner of the company and the editor-in-chief of Hype Hair Magazine, I'm also the publicist for Hype Hair Magazine, but we will be donating over $100,000 to various businesses, women of color who have been impacted in the beauty industry. So hairstylists, makeup artists. I'm currently taking submissions. So if there's anybody even tuned in on here who's a hairstylist and makeup artist who has struggled during that time, an entrepreneur who has a product who is trying to get it off the ground, I want to be of service. My clients want to be of service to you. I have some amazing, amazing things happening with just my business too, and my clients. Clint and Deanna have a book called Faith, Family, and Franchise. And then another amazing client, Leah, I don't know if you're familiar with her. She's on Married to Medicine LA, but she is a pioneer in the beauty industry as well. She owns 3 Black-owned beauty supplies. So
Okay.
he's doing things. I really try to make sure that the people that I represent are people that, really believe in what I believe in.
Yeah.
It's not a pay for play type thing for me. It's I have to believe in you just like you believe in me. We're both working with each other here. So, it's some. We represent each other. I see you, you see me type thing. But yeah, those are some things. And then of course my Table of 20 in July. And then I actually wrote 2 more books since quarantine. So I'll be having 2 more books full of inspirational quotes. I have Faith So You Make It right now. That's on all major platforms, Barnes and Nobles, Amazon, Books a Million. But I'll be launching my book, my 3rd book
Yeah.
with Jay Lindsay Publications. She's an amazing, amazing book publisher and businesswoman. So I'm really excited about the partnership.
And so definitely keep doing what you're doing. Keep that same energy and that same spirit because it
So
comes through everything that you're working on.
thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking time.
Yeah. And someone asked, "Are you taking new clients?"
I am taking new clients. You can inquire through our website at www.thebefirmpr.com.
Well, thank you again for being on the show, and I look forward to connecting with you more offline as well.
Sure. Thank you even for reaching out to me, and you keep walking in your purpose, and anything that I can do, we can talk offline to help you, like totally hit me up.
Okay, will do. Well, I appreciate you, and I hope you have a great day. Oh, and people were shouting out your background too because they said
Oh,
that's pretty.
shout out to my guy John who painted this 14 karat hand paint on the wall. So
Yeah,
yeah, I have to, keep it keep
exactly.
it.
Okay, cool. Well, you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Bye guys. Thank you.